how a legend get made. Blast off in a brave new world. Bring on the game changing game champs like me. I'm going hard cause I got to have much more. Hold tight, are you ready for the ride of your life?
And making his way to the ring now is Jared Anderson. He also understands a way to seize the moment. As you can see his get up right now.
He said
coming in ice cold.
Ohio plays. That was the theme for this outfit.
Coming out a little reminiscent to a Pimp C, in my opinion, taking it back to
all white.
UGK.
You can't go wrong with all white fur.
The hat and the cane. He makes his way to the ring now, 10-0, 10 knockouts.
Very confident. You can just look at even with the ring walk. A lot of confidence is oozing with Anderson.
I'm not mad at it though.
I'm not either.
I like Prince Nassim and the entrances. I like what Tyson Fury's been doing and everybody in between. Like, take advantage of your moment. As long as you can get in there and back it up in the ring.
Oh, and he backs it up.
He sure does. Stephen Nelson in your gym does the same thing.
Shout out to Stephen Nelson.
He makes his own costumes.
Every fight's a different theme for Stephen Nelson.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's confident, all right. You see El Pablo on the back. More on that in just a moment. Here's Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, we return to the action here inside the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. This fight is brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook and Boost Mobile. It is scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our judges at ringside, Ron McNair, Alan Nace, and Waleska Roldan. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Danny Schiavone. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with DeBella Entertainment. He weighed in at 213.8 pounds, wearing white trunks with blue and yellow trim. He brings a record of 17 wins with only 1 defeat. 13 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Chernivtsi, Ukraine, Oleksandr Teslenko. Introducing in the red corner, presented in association with Antonio Leonard Promotions. He weighed in at 240 pounds, wearing white trunks with black trim. He brings a perfect record into the ring. 10 wins, no defeats, all 10 victories coming by way of knockout. Proudly representing his hometown of Toledo, Ohio, Jared, the real big baby, Anderson!
He cracks me up.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And Ukraine is deep in here tonight. I'll tell you that.
They sure are. They sure are.
Right, bring it in.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
these fans here, not only for Lomachenko, but showing their love to a fellow countryman in Teslenko as well. So you'll hear some oohs and ahs with some of the punches that he throws and lands as well. It's not just a USA crowd here backing Jared Anderson.
You know, but the Mecca of boxing always brings a mixed variety of fans from all over the world, and that's one reason why I love it here.
Absolutely. I mean, they're just boxing fans, period, too.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, bring it over.
Here we go. Co-main event.
All right, fellas, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Keep the bout clean. Touch him up. Touch him up. Let's go. Good luck. Over here. Over here. Over here. Wait a minute.
And already you see that little bit of athleticism in there with just Anderson's, you know, his bop.
Yeah, he is schooled alongside Tyson Fury. He has spent multiple camps as his main sparring partner in preparation for his last few fights with Deontay Wilder. And you know, obviously Tyson Fury's got that great footwork, real light on his feet.
Tyson Fury, boy.
He has said, though, that he believes Jared Anderson will be the next best heavyweight once he retires.
And you can see a glimpse of why he says that, because, you know, he's quick for, he's quick for his size. He's sharp.
And how about Anderson starting this fight in the southpaw position?
Yeah, I caught on to that. And I was saying, you know, he looks good doing it. He's just going the wrong way, in my opinion. But, you know, Teslenko is making him pay for it. So any fighter that sees that is just going to continue doing what makes them comfortable until you put them in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, it's interesting because Jared Anderson is actually naturally left-handed, but and he connects with a left hand right there on Teslenko, but fights primarily from the orthodox position. So part of the game plan is to mix it up tonight and come out and fight southpaw.
And talking to Teslenko yesterday, you know, he mentioned that he had a few setbacks due to conditioning, but, you know, right here where I'm looking at, he's not doing enough. You know, he's not doing enough for us to even see if he had made improvements with his new team in terms of his stamina issues. You know, right now he's taking a lot of clean shots because, again, his head is centered on the line, and he's you know, and Anderson is just, you know, setting him up beautifully with those left hands from the southpaw position.
And we caught him with one shot, counter right hand, but kind of getting a slick warning there for pulling down on the head of Jared Anderson as Jared once again delivers that left hand and just misses with the right.
He's applying effective pressure as well.
Trying to get inside to the body.
He has to watch that head though when he's trying to get on the inside, because, you know, you may cause a headbutt due to being orthodox in southpaw position, and I'm very familiar with headbutts in my own career, so I would hate to see it happen here.
And you're more susceptible to that right uppercut when you're leaning over that front foot against the orthodox.
Exactly.
But a solid start here for Jared Anderson, who has fought the whole first round.
And I see a little whoop over Teslenko's under his right eye.
Already marking him up as he continues, Teslenko, to try to work around the outside of the rings, but against the ropes is not where he wants to be against Jared Anderson. Good start for Big Baby here in round one.
Keep it clean.
And huge, a big round, big first round for Big Baby. And, you know, while looking at Teslenko walking back to this corner, he already looked like he's already been defeated.
Hey, listen, man.
And body language can tell you a lot.
Definitely. He looked like he had like no sense of urgency whatsoever going back to his corner, and like he just had no answers, and it's only in the first round, which is a scary thing.
But we'll see the way his coaches try to get him motivated here and see if he can make any adjustments coming out in round two, and we'll get to see if Jared Anderson stays in that southpaw stance. And the thing that, only thing that worries me about guys, especially this early in their career when they switch so much and they haven't quite perfected it yet, is that oftentimes you're giving up something, and it's usually defense, a lapse in defense when you switch into that position that you're not typically. I mean, look at a guy like Terrence Crawford, spectacular at it, the best in the game probably to be a switch hitter, but there's very few and far between guys like that can do it flawlessly and execute from both stances without giving up anything.
And look natural doing it.
It's a beautiful thing to watch, and as we see now, Anderson back in the orthodox stance, this is where I feel like he does his best work, and he lands a big right hand.
He lands a huge right hand. Anderson looks great tonight so far, and Teslenko he needs to wake up and soon. Anderson, the only thing I would say Anderson has to do is change the direction on that right hand. There's a lot of overhands, which is not an issue, but you know he's starting to miss, and I figure that Teslenko's starting to pick up on him looking just for the big shot. He needs to start mixing up and down, as we say in the gym, which means body head go always head hunt.
Well, and
Start picking your
everything's been a
shots.
power punch, Jamel, in a sense. He's not really utilizing that jab very much, and he has those skills, but everything that Jared's throwing is a hard shot.
And and it could be because he smells blood, but at the same time he has to be smart.
On his feet is Teslenko.
That's it. That's it.
That is it. That is the right call. He was out on his feet, and that is a KO victory for Jared Big Baby Anderson.
And it's crazy because he always said he's not looking for the knockout, and I really believe him. Like, he really sets those shots up. Sometimes we pointed out they could be all power shots, but he sets it up, and he's not always loading up too hard.
No, I mean, that actual shot that ended the fight, I mean,
it was crisp.
It was just so crispy.
It was crisp.
It wasn't like he had to put even all his might behind. It was just perfectly placed. You'll see it on the replay, and instantly Teslenko was out on his feet. Beautiful shot from Jared Anderson, and thankfully Teslenko is following the doctor's orders here up on the stool.
And what I love about Jared, like he pointed out yesterday, was he doesn't fall into the hype. He wants you to continue questioning if he is the next big thing, and that's what keeps him motivated. And you can see, he doesn't slack or get too complacent in there. Like he really continues to working on his craft and just staying grounded. And I love it about Anderson.
Yeah, I think you can show and exude confidence as we take a look at this final shot, and it was that right hand from the orthodox position, or excuse me, when he switched southpaw just for a second, right? And he set it right here out of the right hand out of the orthodox, boom, just right over that glove.
And that's the scary part. He didn't even get full contact with that punch, and it made a huge impact. He set it up with the jab. And I seen what happened there. He kind of made it sound like he's going down with a left hook to the body, which forced Teslenko to fall for the bait, and that's what got him caught with that right hand afterwards.
And he got this stoppage after fighting the whole first round left-handed, switched back to right-handed, and gets the stoppage in round 2, remaining undefeated, improving his record now to 11-0 with 11 KOs. And he goes in and puts the hat and gets the cane back. And
the pimp hand was strong tonight. The pimp hand was strong.
I will not comment on the comment, but let's just say he backed up the walk with confidence tonight and backed up Teslenko, getting the TKO victory, and Mark Chinook's going to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Madison Square Garden, referee Danny Schiavone calls a halt to this bout at 1 minute 33 seconds of round number 2 for your winner by technical knockout and still junior NABF heavyweight champion, Jared the Real Big Baby Anderson.
Big smile from the Real Big Baby. Great team behind him with Dale Riley, Kate Karoma, managed by James Prince. As we take a look at the replay.
Ooh, it's that overhand right, which is beautiful. It was, and we was questioning if he was loading up and looking for the big shots too much, but they found his mark and it paid off well.
And I'm glad the referee did the right thing, because he was just, you could just tell in his eyes he was not there. And here's Bernardo.
Let you go without talking about the outfit, the swag coming in. Madison Square Garden, it's a fighter's dream come true. What was this all about?
Man, I want to give a shout out, man, to Dominique Davis, man, a true brother, a true supporter. He helped me get here. I just want to give that shout out to him. But I'm blessed. It means everything to me. I wouldn't be here without my team. I'm so thankful for my manager, my promoter, my coaches, and my family. I'm here at 11-0, co-main event. Madison Square Garden, the best team in boxing, you know. So like I said, I'm thankful for them, and I'm blessed, and I'm thankful for all the fans, y'all out here cheering me on, and y'all did a great job, man. Y'all here.
You come out southpaw, and then things change when you go back to your orthodox stance. Walk me through that change.
We came in, we wanted it confusing, so we went southpaw. I think we did just that, and by the time we switched back in the next round, he didn't know what was coming, and you see he ended up on the mat.
His corner did tell me they had no idea that you were going to come out southpaw, so it did work. Once you settled into the southpaw stance, you finished the fight. It's hard to punch through a guy's gloves and still get that shot to the temple to knock him out. What does that say about where you are?
That we coming, we working. We in and out the gym as soon as we get out the gym, we right back in it, so just know, be on standby, it's big business coming.
You said that you're at your best when you have to go through adversity. You had adversity in this camp, and you came out and shined. Are you, as the question you wanted asked, the next great American heavyweight?
Well, I think it's still a question, ain't it? I want everybody to keep that question. If you don't believe it, keep questioning. I'm gonna prove you right, prove you wrong, whichever one you want to go for.
Tim Bradley wants to know if he can have the hat as we send it down to Joe.
Hey, Tim, you can't have this, but